All right, can you guys hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now. All right, I'm going to have to go over it again. Everything I say on my channel is alleged and it's for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say on my channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let me see what my son wants here. Give me 1 second. All right, I am back. Okay, I'm glad everyone can hear. So let me just repeat everything. Everything I say on my channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. It's all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Let me put the copyright up here. So we got that up here. All right, you guys can hear me now. Great. Hello, Capricorn Flower. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so what I was saying was that we got three, I'm not going to say women, we got three people on the thumbnail. What do all three of them got in common? Let me know in the chat if you know what all three of the ladies got in common. So we have Destiny, we have Coleslaw, and we have Kimmy. All three of these ladies got, not ladies, all three of these people got something in common. Let me know what you think in the chat. What do they got in common? Because we know Miss Kimmy been getting it on out here in these YouTube streets. And I don't know if y'all heard this before, that all of them made a pact not to reveal each other's secrets on the show and not to tell too much on the show. They were not supposed to talk about any of the infidelities. And that goes for everybody that's on the show. Well, at the time it was three couples. They agreed to that. They made a pact. But I think Melody just couldn't hold it in any longer, and I think she started talking about it. Let me know if y'all remember that. Because even Martell said they were not supposed to talk about their infidelity on the show, and Melanie started talking about it. So that's what I think it threw him off, because he was going to lie to the end that he didn't cheat. But we're going to get into that and once we get to the 10-minute mark. All right, everyone, we're at the 10-minute mark. So does everybody remember that? Neither one of the couples were not supposed to talk about any infidelity. And y'all remember, Martell was kind of thrown off when Melanie started talking about it, because they had made a pact, all the couples, not to talk about it. And then once Melanie started talking about it, then it got out there. Then when they went on, I think the first reunion show, or I think, no, the second one. Carlos asked them, did y'all know that Martell was cheating? Everybody just said, yeah, we knew he was cheating. We did know he was cheating. But there was a pact made that they were not supposed to talk about that on the show. Let me know if you guys remember that. So because because Melanie brought hers out, I don't think Letitia and Marcel and Kimmy and Maurice was expecting that. But they never talked about their infidelity allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. And then there was a reason that we never heard about Jalen's dad, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I did talk about it on my last live, but for the people who were not on that live, apparently Jaden's dad was married. Did anybody know that Jaden's dad was married when she got pregnant with Jalen? Let me know in the chat. Capricorn Flower, you said Melly didn't make a pact? Hello, Kathy. Well, that's the word on the curb, Miss Capricorn Flower, that they made a pact. They were not supposed to talk about their infidelity. So that's why when Melanie started talking about them cheating, if you look at season 1, he was looking really like dumbfounded because they were not supposed to talk about that. Because y'all remember when they first pitched this show, they were trying to see where they were going to get picked up. Then once they got picked up to do the pilot, Melanie had called Carlos and said that she did not want to do the show because Martell had been cheating on her. So y'all remember that, right? Let me know if you remember that. You said all of them good except for Melody? Okay. And welcome to the live, Gwen. Welcome. So we're going to first start off with Kimmy. So with Kimmy was always so hell-bent on her not being a cheater or a homewrecker. So what Kai was saying is true. Kimmy was messing with Maurice while her and Maurice was trying to fix their marriage. Then come to find out that she also was messing with Jalen's dad, and Jalen was married. Jalen's dad was married. Allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. And what I've heard is that the woman met her out there in the streets. So I don't know what happened once, his wife caught up to her. And then, so what I'm thinking, you know how we have the high school reunions and stuff? Maybe she knew him in school, but he was married, and maybe the wife didn't come to the reunion. And so she was there, and maybe he had like a one-night stand or something with her, because they said that she got pregnant during the 10-year reunion. And I think once he found out she was pregnant, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, I don't think he wanted her to have that child. That's just my thoughts. And he was trying to take Jalen away from her. I guess once he found out that she was going to keep the child, he tried to take the child away from her. And also because her baby daddy had a friend that was an attorney. So I guess he was representing a friend for free. So he always kept Kimmy in court trying to take Jalen away from her. So I think that's where the disconnect came in at, because she said it took her a long time to try to forgive him for always trying to take Jalen away from her. And I was wondering, everybody else, either baby mama, baby daddy, ex-wife, or ex-husband, they come on the show, but we never seen Jalen's dad ever on the show. I think that's the only one. Because even Martell's sorry ass daddy been on the show. So I'm wondering why Jalen dad never appeared on the show. And she doesn't like to talk about him either. And another thing is, why don't Jalen have his dad last name? Why does Jalen have her father's last name? I thought that was very weird as well. Did the man not want him to have not did the man not want him to have his last name since he didn't get custody of him? What would be the reason that she wouldn't give him um that man, his last name? What is the reason? And then also, with the thumbnail, I said, what do these people have in common? All three of them love to go after married men. We know Destiny was sleeping around with Moses when he was married. I think Moses was married like once or twice. Then we know Ariane Curry. She liked married men as well. And I would not be scared to bet you Martell is not the first married man that Coleslaw has messed with. And I don't believe it. I think she has messed with more than one married man before, also with Kimmy. Now, her baby daddy, Kimmy baby daddy, Jalen dad, allegedly for entertainment purposes, he was married. And then now we have Maurice. She was messing with Maurice while he was still married. So I don't know what it is about these ladies that they like married men. I don't understand. Is it like do they get like a adrenaline rush where like they trying to see if they can take somebody's husband? Because I want to know, why wouldn't a woman want a man for herself? Why would she want somebody's sloppy seconds or leftovers? Why wouldn't you try to build a life with somebody who is available and not someone who's already got a wife or a husband and kids? Why would you do that? Why would you throw yourself at a married man? What is the benefit that they getting out of this? Because he's never going to be your man. And then another thing, well, a lot of women don't know this. When you start messing around with a man that's a married man, then and then what they do is the man thinks that, okay, she know I'm married and she still want to mess with me. So that's going to lead to other problems. And just say down the line, if the husband do leave her for his wife, okay, what's going to happen is he going to do the same thing to you. You're not special. He going to do the same thing. So that's what I'm trying to figure out about these women. Why? Then we got Dusty Dan. She knew Moses was married once or twice. And she was still conversating with him like that was her man. So I'm trying to figure out, do all three of them sit around and talk about this? Because we do know Kimmy says she will film with Coleslaw. And if push come to shove, I think Desi would have filmed with her too, just to get back at Melanie. But what she don't understand, Melanie is looking forward. She ain't looking back. She looking forward. Sometimes you just gotta ignore certain stuff, and these is one of the things I would ignore. If he I'm trying to figure out a good way to put this. I'm trying to think of a good way to put it. We'll come back to that. But when you mess around with a married man or a man that got a woman, they're never going to take you seriously because of how y'all met each other. So if he met you at maybe a vulnerable point or something to that effect, if you would talk to him that fast after just getting our relationship, he's gonna be thinking of in the back of his head, what would you do to him? So that's something to be mindful of. And then when a man ain't treating you right, then they want to get on this internet and just cry up a river. But you should have carried yourself like a woman before, ahead of time. So I just don't know why these women get off on messing with married men. I don't get it. There's no benefit in it for you. And then you go and have these kids, and then the kid is stuck in the middle of it. And I know it's not the kid's fault, but just say, we'll just use Melody for example. She's able to do a lot of stuff with her kids. She's able to put her kids in a lot of different activities and can pay for it. Versus Coleslaw, on the other hand, she can't put her kids in all type of stuff because she's not able to pay for it. The only thing I hear that she said about her daughter that she's doing is cheer, and cheer is not that much money to do that. But these other things, these dance competition, just say they playing tennis. Also, they got trainers to train them. That costs money. Tank is on the baseball team. That costs money too. So that's a lot. So I don't know. Do you think these women just don't want to be in a committed relationship, or do you just think they just want to get what they can get and then send the man on about their business? Oh, and foremost, and make sure they leave them a couple thousand on the nightstand. They don't care. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. What do y'all think about that? And I'm trying to drink me an energy drink right here. I don't think I have not really got any sleep. I'm used to taking like naps during the day because I go do my little work and then I have a lot of free time. Once I go do my work, check on my little clients and things like that, then I will come back home and take a nap. And I haven't been doing that. So then it's like I'm getting sleepier faster for some reason. Or it could be that we're losing an hour of sleep. That could be very well be it too. Let me know if you guys feel weird since the time went up. Let me see what y'all said in this chat here. We got 69 in the chat, so we should have 69 likes. Please and thank you. Let me see here. Deborah, one of my tea sippers. I didn't know he was married, but I do know she was a hit and quitted one night only. Yes, I heard in these YouTube streets. 25 likes and 41 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Tamara, good evening, blessings. Okay, you said Mary Melody never agreed to the pact. So it was just the Scots who agreed to the pact. So Martell and Melanie didn't agree with not telling anything about their marriage, or was it the Scots, or was it all of them? Let me know in the chat. Hello, Carmen. Hello. Okay, can be confirmed the pact did not include male. Okay, thank you so much. So let me correct it. The pact did not include male. It only included Letitia and Marceau, and then Maurice and Kimmy. And now, did it include Martell? Let me know if it included Martell. Correct. She said he kept her in court because his friend was her baby daddy friend was a lawyer, so he took on the case for free, so he could haul Kimmy into court anytime he wanted to because he didn't have to pay for the lawyer. 30 likes and 52 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Okay, Capricorn Flower said loafers made a pact with them without mail. Okay. Pisces, like you said, because they can't get a man of their own. Okay. Hello, whatever happened to Baby Jane? Hello, Saya. Gwen said, did y'all see Wanda invited AL to film but he wasn't invited by CK or production. So how is she gonna invite somebody to film if Carlos King and the producers didn't? She barely on the damn show. If she is on there, I don't believe she got that many scenes. But we'll see going on through these YouTube streets what's going on. No, I didn't see. Okay, let's see what else happened here. Hello, Nacho. Hello, Virginia. Let's see what happened here. I saw it on Facebook, but just saw ER is talking about it now on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, this time change is messing me up, y'all. Like, what is going on here? Hello, my member, Pat Dryer 64, and one of my tea sippers. Hello. Cutmo, was that Cutmo TV? Welcome. Hello, my member, Proud Mimi, and also one of my tea sippers. Welcome. Oh, thank you. All queens, thank you so much. What is this, Cutthroat TV? Welcome. Hello, Lori Bell. Hello. That's what we're trying to figure out, Baby Jane. Did renew the show? I don't, maybe, they said, maybe, let's just put it this way. I think maybe Carlos, either the show is not coming back or the show is coming back, but he don't want to let us content creators know or bloggers know. He just want to spring it on out and make it be a surprise and make, the people pay who was doubting him. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, you're welcome, Cutthroat TV. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot. And you know what? I know, couples do stuff. Do stuff in the private of their own home, just like if people are swingers. And if the husband and wife agree to that, that's their business. Yeah, they stay in their lane over there. If, and if that's what you want to do, I don't judge anybody. This is a non-judge free channel. We can agree to disagree, and I want everybody to feel good about putting, what they think. If I ask a question, you want to put a answer up. No, there's no right or wrong answers. And then that's why I think Maurice has little respect for Kimmy, because he know how he got with Kimmy. He know, the real of what happened. That's just my observation for him. Now, I'm not saying Kimmy is no gold digger, because she's a registered nurse, so she can make her own money. So that's another thing. But yeah, I did not know Kimmy was out here like that. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get me some water. All right, guys, I'm back. So let's have a little plot twist here. Now, if Carlos King want to get really, really messy, they want the show to get a lot of ratings. Do you think he'll offer, or do you think he will ask Kimmy to bring on her baby daddy? Do you think he would ask Kimmy if he could reach out to her baby daddy and see if he can have, Jalen dad on the show along with Jalen's father's wife, so he could ask them some questions. And also, do you think to get the show boosted that Carlos King would bring Kaiwa and her new husband on the show? Just asking, do you think that would happen? Now that would get a lot of buzz to have Jalen's dad on there with his wife and have Kaiwa on there with her husband. And get this, how about they bring Maurice step kids on there as well? Kaiwa's daughters that Maurice said that are his daughters. Do you think that would happen? I think Carlos is grimy enough to do it. I think he's grimy enough to ask Kimmy to do it, to let him bring her child's father on the show. And I think Maurice will talk her into it, especially if they talk about giving them a little bit more money to bring them on the show. And then also, people are saying who were filmed with her. We can answer our question right there. All three of them are allegedly and for entertainment purposes only homewreckers. 304s. So they all three of them can film together because they all got something in common with each other. Just saying, don't be surprised because let me tell y'all something. Messy King is going to try to, like people are saying that the show is not going to be nothing without Melody. Messy King is on the job, baby. He trying to get down in the gutter. So he gonna try to bring every negative thing against Melanie on the show. You know, he's gonna do that. And I believe he's gonna ask Kimmy, he can do a sob story to save the show. We need to get some excitement. The ratings need to be up. Can you please let us bring your Jalen's dad on along with his wife? I could see that happening. Now, this would be a plot twist here. You remember Sunny said that she have talked to Moses' ex-wife. Now, just say for instance, Carlos King can get Moses' ex-wife to come on that show, right? And spill all the tea. Now, I know that they said that Moses and Sunny won't be coming back on the show. But money talks. If they offer them enough money, they'll come. If Messy King reaches out to, let's say, the wife to get them to come on that show, I think they will. But that'll be anything to get back at Melody. And then by them bringing coleslaw on there, that's not going to move Melody. Melody out here in St. Thomas with the 4-piece nuggets, Miss Van, and Marcus living their best life. I don't think it would bother her because, in my eyes, I think that Melody is completely over Martell. I don't think she would even take him back ever. That's just my personal opinion. Not saying it's factual. It's just what I think. He has did too much dirt. So, Nope, that she won't take them back. And then this is another thing here. I don't think this is these women first time with messing with a married man. Please don't nobody blame it on nobody age, because your parents and everybody else around you, your big moms and uncles, everybody told you it's not good to be a 304. So they've had training, but they choose to abide by the training that they have, where they were told, not to date outside your race. So we will see. We're gonna see what happens. But I'm telling you, he's gonna bring all the stops out for this show to have people talking about it, to get the ratings up. He's gonna talk about it. And I bet you he's in, probably talking to Maurice and Kimmy and saying, we need some excitement for the show. We need a boost. So that would be just think about it. If they bring Jalen's dad on there, that would be explosive. Because he haven't been on there 9 seasons, and then all of a sudden he come on there. I tell you, if the money right, they gonna come. They will come. Let me know what y'all think about it in the chat. Because all along we hear, wonder why they calling her the side chick. Then she trying to put on a persona. I wasn't no side chick. They were going through a divorce. Yeah, and they was going through. You couldn't wait till the ink dry on that piece of paper. And that's all allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, and that's in my opinion. Let me see what y'all talking about here in the chat here. Give me just a second. Hello, Black women are in the building. Thank you so much for coming over to the live. I very much appreciate your support. Let's see here. Everyone isn't driven by money. I don't think the show is coming back. Sunny got bigger things happening than love and marriage. Okay. Let's see here. Let me see, how is anything those people do affecting Melody? She's gone, period. Yes. But see, I tell people, keep your enemies close to you. But they think that will move Melody. Melody got her a man. She's moving forward. She don't care about these people. But these 3 people are not ready to let go of Melody yet. They're not ready yet. I think all 3 of them are Delulu, but they're obsessed with her. They are obsessed with her. Anytime you go on your Mental Mondays and talk about one specific person, there's a problem. Just saying. Yeah, but it's gonna be some stuff going on. It's gonna be some stuff, and and then I really kind of feel sad that they fired Marquise. He was just getting his foot in the door, learning things, and you gonna make mistakes on certain stuff. So I think Messy CK should have gave him a chance, but I think Ken and Trish had something to do with him getting kicked off that show. And also, I wonder, is Marcel going to let them put on there? They've been going to counseling and let us, sit in on it to see what the problem is and how they could fix their marriage. So I know if you want to, you can have it a little bit on live, but not any like medical information, but other stuff. So I think that would be good. Let me know what y'all think in the chat here. Give me just a second. You said Maurice was a gold digger? Yes, I believe it. 57 likes and 74 in the chat. Now we have 80 likes All right, make sure as you coming in, you can hit that like button, please, and thank you. Let's see here. Just a second here. A person earlier said on another CC page, she has Insight Resources who said it is not renewed, but CK is hoping and praying it is renewed. Okay. That's Love and Marriage Huntsville, even though we know it's toxic, but we gotta admit, at first, when the upcoming season, like season one, season two, season three, season four, it was good. And we every Saturday we was glued to that television watching it on own. But I don't know what happened to CK. He was doing good with this one show, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Not too much Love and Marriage Detroit. And what was the other one he was doing? Love and Marriage Detroit is one other one that he was doing. They were not doing better than Love and Marriage Huntsville. But we shall see. Let me see here. In my opinion, Kimmy was let's see here, was to have unpredicted sex to take a chance of getting pregnant. Okay. I believe if Maurice wanted to have a baby with Kimmy, I believe she would find a way for him to do that. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Let me see here. You said you heard it from two other CCs, okay? Let's see, have you watched it? Footage. Foods have eaten. Baked potato when Destiny, Kimmy, and Letitia show up and refuse to film with AL. Okay. Let's see here. All right, thank you so much for listening in the bushes. Okay. Gwen said no. I don't watch Wanda, AL, or any of those other fake storylines. Okay. Whatever happened to Baby Jane? Owen has several lawsuits behind them due to renewed and never marriage. Okay. Let's see what else in here. Owen has served a lawsuit behind the show on Doubt's own renewed. Okay. He is anything those people do affect Mel. She's gone. Period. Okay. Yeah, we know Mel gone. Everything isn't. Okay, we read that one. Okay, let's see what else. All right, give me just a second. I just want to see what Money Making Mel is up to. Every once in a while she'll pop in and let us know what's going on. So imagine grown people having a good time. Just imagine how kids will have a good time. Because it's not that far from, if you fly out of Atlanta, it's not that far. Because some kids get anxious; they can't sit down for that long period of time. Wait just a second here. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. What are we looking for? 1 second. Okay, I wanted to see if she has shown any more pictures of that beautiful villa that they have there in St. Thomas. So I want to see if she's shown anything else. Okay, I don't see anything on there. But besides what we've already seen here. Let's see. I'm just trying to see. One second here. No, that's not. Give me 1 second here. This is not doing what I needed to do here. Give me 1 second. Give me just a second. I want to show y'all something here. And again, I do not own the rights to any of these clips. And then this one thing right here, I don't get where Maurice gets off on telling somebody something about their damn kids. That don't make no sense. Let's see here.
Maybe this whole 21 thing is panning out to be a good thing. Are you excited? You about to be legal?
Yep.
To even see an African American male get to his senior year in college, no babies. It's cool, babe. I mean, I'm like so proud of you. Like you're doing really, really, really well. I need you to keep it up. So then we got to do some partying for your 21st. We can do anything. Like I want to do like a party.
I kind of want to, have fun outside of, family.
I want you to have fun. I want you to turn up. I just want y'all to be safe.
All right.
You don't want to do the party? I don't have to do the party. I keep my coins. You can do whatever you want to do. So instead of hanging with his mom for his birthday, Jalen's going to go out with Maurice and Marceau. And that's fine. He can feel more like he's hanging with the guys.
Didn't y'all go on the cabin trip? How was your cabin trip?
It was different. Maurice told me about some plans he was trying to make for Kiowa. and Monster, because you know he wants Monster to live here full time with us.
Yeah.
His plan now is to move her here.
You for real?
I am dead damn serious. His plan is to offer to move her and Monster here.
Oh no.
And
no. That's a no-go for me.
Well, why would it be a no-go for you?
That is just creating problems and drama.
Quite frankly, I'm trying to be on board.
For what?
Well, because he wants his son to be here all the time. What do you mean for what? I'm his wife and he wants his son. So I want to support that. I'm not really surprised at his reaction because I know my child. Because it was him and I for so long, he's my protector. So anything that feels like it's gonna harm me or hurt me, he's gonna feel some way about. And he's supposed to, he's my kid.
Now, guys, I don't remember. Now, guys, like I said, I don't be remembering a whole lot of stuff. Like, I don't remember Kimmy and Jalen having this talk because I never hear Jalen say, I don't remember Kimmy and Jalen having this talk. And I don't remember him getting a little angry about Maurice wanting to move Kaiwa and Monster down here. I don't remember him getting mad like this. And then I didn't like how Kimmy, when Jalen said, for what? And then she's like, I want to support my husband. He wants to see his son all the time. Jalen got more sense than the damn mama got. I'll tell you. And I don't blame her. He said that's starting problems. So I can understand that. But like I said, the son got more sense than her. Okay, whatever happened to Baby Jane, you said you remember the talk? Okay. Lovely Queen, I will be watching other shows. I'm not even on CC platform. Who still will be reviewing this show. Why Mel's not on there? They will not get my support. Oh no, Lovely Queen, I'm not gonna watch the show. I already made that clear in my chat that I will not be watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. They will not get a view from me. So what we're doing over here is we're just going down memory lane, just reviewing some of the stuff that happened on there, some of the stuff we might missed on the show, and we just wanted to just talk about it. Because like I said, I'll be just thinking like, could the show have been saved? If certain people wasn't on there. The main one would be Martell. I think, and this is just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Do y'all think if they would have kicked Martell off the show at the sign of him doing what he did, do you think that other people could have had the show would have went smoother without him on there? Let me know in the chat what y'all think. Do y'all think it would have been better at the first sign of Martell acting up? If they would have took him off the show, do you think the show would have been better? Let me know in the chat. Let's see. Lies in my lives. I hope it's decided for everyone and it's canceled. Okay. I hope it's canceled too. I hope it's canceled too. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, Deborah, you said you remember that one, okay? Yep, Jalen got more sense than damn Kimmy. Nope, she don't like anyone said anything negative about Maurice. She wasn't having it. Even her damn, she She couldn't even, the son couldn't even say anything about him. Yes, Kimmy is supposedly in for entertainment purposes only. Jaden had a baby. I think they said it's a girl. And I said that she could have talked about that on the show about her being a grandmother. Let's see how many we got. 66 likes and 87 in the chat. 87 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. She can have them on her podcast. Let's see here. Yes, he should. Martell should have been fired seasons ago. Right, lies. More lies. Yes, that's why I said I don't know why they. I don't know why they scared to fire Martell. I don't know what does he have on him. Hello, daughter of Israel, my member and my tea sipper. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just want to know what the man have on him because it got to be something. Because if Love and Marriage Huntsville would have been on Bravo or any other platform, and I even Love and Hip Hop's platform, I think he would have been gone. He would have been gone. But they keep letting them get away with stuff. And then this is the thing. They keep letting them get away with stuff. So when you're the adult in the room, you have to make adult decisions. So since Martell wouldn't leave the show, I think she just made the decision just to leave it. What do y'all think about that? Oh, no worries. Hello, Lady Pooh. Hello, hello, hello. We were over here talking about Kimmy. And again, shout out to Who Knew for dropping the information. Shout out to her. But I wonder, since he's grown now, does he just reach out to his son? I mean, reach out to him by himself. I don't think, you know, they need anybody. But Destiny, Destiny, I don't know what it's going to take for her to get herself together, to turn herself around. And, let a lot of people, work a 9 to 5. They do their YouTube channel, they do their TikTok channel. They just not where they want to be right now. So there's nothing wrong with that. 77 likes and 98 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, so y'all are just now finding out about why Kimmy got ran out of Baltimore. Yes, Lady Pooh, you didn't tell me why she got ran out of Baltimore. I did not know that. I didn't know the man's wife ran her out of Baltimore. I did not know that. Lady Pooh, do you want to tell us what happened? I'm gonna drop the link. And if anybody else want to come up on the panel, Lady Pooh, you want to come up here and tell us what happened? I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody want to come up here, I'm gonna drop the link. So the man wife then ran her out of Baltimore. I did not know that. Let me drop this link here. Where was I at when you said that? Told you maybe I got brain fog. And let me know if anybody else wants to come up. Let me know. Put the link in the chat. All right. Hello, Lady Pooh.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good. I can't complain.
All
But
right.
yeah, I have some relatives that live in Baltimore on my mama's side. One of the older cousins went to school with Kimmy, Jalen's
Really?
dad, and the wife. And it wasn't just the wife and her family that ran Kimmy out. Jalen's daddy family ran her away too. Cause she been knew about that man and his wife. Cause that man wife was his high school sweetheart. Actually, middle school sweetheart.
Well, then how did Kimmy come into play? Did Kimmy go to school with them?
Yes, all three. My cousin went to high school, middle school, elementary school with all three.
Really?
Yes. So Kimmy Ben knew about the wife and she knew about the husband. The wife is a doctor.
A doctor?
Uh-huh. That's why she couldn't make it to the class reunion. The man got Kimmy got that man drunk and took advantage of him.
Get out of here, Lady Pooh. Allegedly,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly for
Allegedly, and in
entertainment.
my opinion.
Right. But wait a minute.
According to many eyewitness accounts.
What?
Yes. And she was like, no, 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 I can take him home. I bet.
Oh, she took him home all right then.
Mhm.
What do you
And
mean
I
she
mean, my cousin said it was horrible. Like everywhere they would see her at, it was on site. And do you remember Kimmy's sister from like first season, Big Bad Nikki?
Yes.
Honey, even Big Bad Nikki couldn't stop them chicks.
Really?
Mm-mm. And see, the man's sister, Jalen's aunt, couldn't stand Kimmy anyway. So yeah, it's a lot of bad blood for Kimmy in Baltimore, and from what I'm still hearing, they still sitting on her. She can't set foot in West Greenmount Avenue, East Greenmount Avenue, or none of the other little alleyways, byways, no parts of Baltimore she can't set foot in. Cause they waiting on her.
So so do they know who Jalen is? Have they don't like Jalen?
Oh yes, Jalen and his father actually have a real good relationship. He started the relationship with his father when he graduated high school and went away to Troy State University. Like the dad reached out to him on social media and explained everything.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And he's one. Jalen's a very intelligent young man,
He
which
looks like
shocked
it.
the devil out of me because I thought it was kind of slow, allegedly, in my opinion. I thought it was slow and awkward, but he was just awkward and sheltered.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it got real nasty, like how Martell taking Mel to court for full custody.
Yes.
Jalen's dad and his wife, and both families took Kimmy to court for full custody.
Yes, Kimmy said that. She said that he every time she looked up, he was taking her to court trying to get full custody.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the only thing that Shrimper didn't lie about.
So is that why she didn't give Jalen the dad last name, and he has her dad last name?
Among other things, I mean, that was a married man. Had a whole nother wife, and the hospital she had the baby at was the hospital the wife is the doctor at.
Wait a
So,
minute. She had the baby at with a wife worked at?
ding, 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 ding. Yes.
Oh my. Oh, she low down. She is low down.
That's why she can relate to Ariane. And it's another
And
reason that she
Destiny.
can't.
And Destiny.
Oh, most definitely. But I'm gonna tell you the truth, she really ain't that cool with Destiny.
You don't think so?
No, Destiny a little more treacherous than her. I ain't finished talking to some relatives in Detroit, but I'm gonna get ready to get the tea. And I got to talk to some in Nashville. When
Okay,
I get the
you gotta give us the tea because I promise you, unless I wasn't paying attention, I did not know that. I thought this was just some kind of random guy. So Jalen Dad and his wife got good jobs.
mm-hmm. He worked for the city transit.
Oh, okay.
And anybody that ever lived in the city or know about the city, everybody knows city transit make great money.
Okay. So is it that so is it that she kept him away from him until he got into college?
This the way the custody order is written up. I'm gonna go ahead and admit it. They pulled the okie doke on Kimmy. Remember, Kimmy said she had to work hard while she was in nursing school and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Okay, the way the custody order is written up, from what I'm hearing, uh, she couldn't come after him for child support because he could get her for uh taking advantage of an incapacitated
Wait a
man.
minute. Wait a minute, lady. Wait. I know that man did not go to court and tell that judge that.
No, his wife had her attorney draw the paperwork up.
What?
Yeah, the wife wears some pants in that marriage, pretty much.
What? So she put on there that allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, allegedly that she got him drunk, D and took advantage of him.
Pretty much. You remember where allegedly, in my opinion, and we have heard interviews of this, Cardi B said what they used to do at the strip clubs. Like the guy can only have 2 drinks, but he'll be overly intoxicated because of rugs.
Yeah.
She rooted that man.
Come on now. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, allegedly.
Allegedly. And this came to my ears from somebody that knows them. So I'm taking it with a grain of salt. I don't know those people. Don't want to know them people. They're not the type of people I would have mesh with. They all seem kind of toxic to me, but hey, yeah.
So so she wanted this man that bad.
Oh, she was plotting on that man. Well, it was bad blood between Kimmy and the wife anyway since elementary school. They were like competing with each other.
Okay.
When you look at the wife is a more attractive version. Got like the same skin tone as Kimmy,
Okay.
the long hair like Kimmy, but she's more attractive. She looks like an older version of Miss Van and Melody face wise.
Okay.
And then if you seen Kimmy before she got enhancements, yeah.
You said enhancement?
Kimmy was not. I'm not gonna take nothing away from her. She wasn't ugly, but she wasn't much to look at, if that makes sense.
Okay. Okay. I can like okay.
And Jalen looks just like his dad. He is the spitting image of his dad.
Okay. So but
But
we never heard her talk about him. Never from season one to season nine. She just said something about him that he took her through a whole lot.
and you would think that she would sympathize with Mel, but no. Um, Martell puts her in the mind of Jalen's dad. Except the man is much taller, better looking. I mean, he don't have them Keebler elf ears
At least he
that Marvin the Martian had, and those down syndrome eyes. He looked way better than Martell, but they got the same complexion. That's about it. and, and broad
yeah.
shoulders. And unlike Martell, he goes to the gym and do leg work.
Okay. All right, yeah, but I don't think Martell be working out like he used to.
He can't afford the gym, honey. He's broke. He's broke. I mean, the bird on Mad Day. I don't even like the bird, but on Mad Day, that's when the bird spills true bird seed. But then she'll try to take it back. But it's
Yeah,
already
and
out
it be
there,
too late.
sis.
Yeah,
And she loves saying people is slow. I'm like, I bet you if we did some background on her, you can pull up an IEP.
right.
I'm checking to see if I got any cousins in Dayton on my mama or my daddy's side. Shoot, I even get along with my daddy's side just to get to see.
Oh,
And I don't deal with them toxic people, but I would make like I like them for 15 to 20 minutes to get to see.
right. But this makes perfect sense because of how she did Kyla,
Mm-hmm.
where
And you
she
see how she kept trying to bully Kai into retracting what she said? Honey,
right,
not only did Kai not retracted. Kai stood 10 toes down, all the way up to her nose in it. And I said, you know what? I believe her. It ain't because she mad. She's disappointed and disgusted with this woman. And I'm sorry. Maurice would have take me to court. My son would have never went there.
right,
He would have take me to court for real, for real.
and
Because she could have got him over abandonment.
right. And see another thing, how I'm looking at it here is that she knew all along this man was married, and she still went there and opened up her legs, allegedly for entertainment purposes.
Honey, according to what my cousin told me, and she's good. One of the cousins is good friends with Nikki, and the other one was besties with Kimmy until she saw how she moved, and she like, I can't give her that snake stuff. I said, yeah, cause a snake ain't gonna do nothing but shed the skin to be a bigger snake.
So like, so
And she like,
I think that that's how Kimmy do. She like married men because I don't think this is her first time messing with a married man.
you wonder why her little burrito ain't working for Caillou now. He ain't married no more other than to her. For some sick individuals, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, the fugly women, it's like I never got chosen, so I'm gonna take yours just to prove a point. I'm not as fugly as you think I am.
Okay,
It's a psychological disorder.
okay,
That's why Neil Fletcher look like she aggravated, stress levels up, and all that. She took that lady's husband.
and Nell hasn't came out and said nothing since Leslie been going on Instagram.
I know. She's not gonna come out. And honey, the last live that Lexi did, she did the timeline of her parents' love story. Did you know that they were high school sweethearts?
No, no.
All of these have something in common with the exception of the Mel, Martell, and Bird saga. See, Martell and Mel met when Mel was in college. And Martell was come on trying to come off of academic probation.
Okay,
Yeah, that boy is slow, slow. I bet you he got an EIP. That's why he chose special education.
I, I I think so too. I really do because it's like if I guess she's supposed to be his friend Destiny. If she goes out with somebody, he get
Friend, okay. I'm one of them people. I went to school for nursing, and with any medical course you take in, Psych 101, and sociology. And part of sociology, they teach you the study of body language. Because in healthcare, and see, I was at one time getting ready to go back to school to be a nurse practitioner. And when you're going to school to be a nurse practitioner, you are getting the same courses as doctors. And they teach you to look at body language. The body language I get off of them too. Oh, they bumping uglies on the regular. Even Bird says was chirping about it. Which when I heard that, when I snickled and giggled, I'm like, ha ha. Did you read what you sold, babe?
Right. Now I knew that they said that she had messed with somebody on one night stand, but I did not know the part where they said that she was that the man was married and that he had, he had a wife and things like that. I did not know about that part.
Oh, Kimmy blocked me a long time ago from her Instagram. I was like, let's talk about that ovulation test you took before you went to your class reunion. Boom.
Uh,
I went in guns blazing.
Wait a minute, she took a test to make sure she was ovulating.
Yes. She's a whole nother kind of snake.
Oh wow, I wouldn't
And remember when the
even.
season started, people were like, "Oh, I like Kimmy the best. She's the fan favorite." And I was like, I used to tell people all the time, especially in Facebook groups, I was like, "Oh, y'all gonna learn her." That's all I was saying. Oh, y'all gonna learn her.
And I'm so learning. I did not know she was that type of woman.
And I said it on your chat. I said it on a couple of other CC's chats. One of them is your sis. I said it on her chat, and she said, "Ha ha! Oh, we gonna talk." You know which one I'm talking about? That's from the DMV.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Mm, mm, mm.
And she like, "Who do you know?" And I started naming names. She like, "Oh, that's your cousin." I'm like, "Yeah, my mama's side." I told you I come from a family of crash outs. Both sides is straight crash outs.
So I'm just trying to get over the part where she rugged this man and had sex with him and
Hmm.
got pregnant.
According to my cousin, this heifer been planning this for years. Years.
Mm, mm.
She was banking on them breaking up at the high school graduation. Everybody went away to college and yada yada yada. See, cause his wife graduated from high school with a pretty much free ride to college. Not only was Kimmy competing with this woman on beauty wise, she was competing with this woman intellect wise. She was competing with this woman on everything across the board, and she was always coming up a little short. But I was like, maybe if she had did it a different route, did it the honest way, she might would have met her somebody years ago. And Jalen could have been by somebody that actually cared about her and seen it for her. Like, I mean, like I told somebody, everybody don't meet their first love in high school. Like my son and his wife, they met each other in high school
Right.
and have been together ever since.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of relationships like that. Some
Hmm.
people have been together since, they went to elementary school together, then middle school, then high school, then college, and they still together.
And when I met her, I said, "Well, welcome to the family." And he was like, he knew it was. He told me, he said, "Mom, I knew it was deep when you said that because I dated a couple of other young ladies, well, middle school and two in high school, and you never saw it for them." I said, "Well, shoot, that one in middle school, I don't like her whole family, so that was a hell no." Girl, I said, girl, I was like, girl, said to him, I said, "Girl, you marry that, it ain't even gonna be no wedding because I'm gonna fuck shit up."
Oh, wow.
I see a hide or hair of those people, I will fuck shit up.
Yeah, because you know you can see stuff before your kids can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's kind of the same way with me and my oldest twins, because we the same astrological sign. I dated people, and some people I dated, they just did not see it for them, to where my younger twins, the Cancer twins that get along with pretty much anybody, they were like, oh, okay, they seem kind of cool. Mom seem happy. They're like, oh, hell no. And I think it's because we the same astrological sign and the closeness of our birthdays. Like mine, 26th of January, theirs February the 8th, like 13 days after my birthday.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So the bond is deep.
Okay. Okay. Now, Lady Pooh, you got to find out if you know somebody in Huntsville too.
You know
Uh,
what? I've been working on that for the longest. Cause see, my family is deep military, and like they got like I know they got an Air Force base there. I'm trying to see if they got a Marine Corps base there or Army base there.
okay, because I know it used to be somebody in my chat. I think they said they lived in Huntsville, and they
Hmm.
was dropping the tea about them. But then a lot of people in Huntsville, when you ask them about the show, they're like, "Oh no, I never
They don't
watched
watch
it."
that shit.
No, they don't watch it. It's very rare that you find somebody in Huntsville that watches Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I thought that was really weird.
I met a couple of people that only watched 1 or 2 episodes, and they point blank period told me the only one that was showing their true authentic selves, the only two, was Melody and Martell. And they see Melody in the store, she hug them, and you can tell she's from Alabama, but she from a different region of Alabama. She from Brundridge. And they said you can tell she got that nice country girl, small town, hug everybody like, hey, how you doing? And stuff.
Yeah,
But you can
yeah, she got great grace hospitality.
but you can tell that Martell is a hood booger
Yeah,
from North Huntsville.
yeah,
And I learned years ago, you can take a hood booger out the hood and clean it up, but at the end of the day, it's just a dressed up hood booger.
yeah,
Same with Kimmy, same with the Scott boys. And don't even get me started on that cow named Destiny. Oh God, Lord. That thing no that one no she be tearing my last set of nerves up. And what sealed the fate for her with me even deeper was when she went back to season 1, when Mel asked a hypothetical question about respect for cheating and tried to say that this what this woman was doing with Bird. I was like, she must don't know all the tea where Mel and them went to whoop Bird ass. That's why I said Mel needs some crash out cousins. Hell, I hit Mel up on Messenger one time, like, Lord, sweetie, if you need some crash out cousins, let me know. I got a posse and we ready. And she laughed and said, no, no, you don't have to do all that. No, you need some hood cousins. For real, for real.
yeah, yeah.
I said,
Because
to clean a criminal background, all you need is like $5,000. And that'll clean everything.
oh, you said five. Okay,
That's all I'm saying.
let me read the chat here. Daughter of
Okay.
Israel said, "Dang," and then let me see. Lies and more lies said Kimmy is not a dummy. She's uh, what's that sneaky piece of work. So
Oh
are you saying
yeah.
Kimmy is not a okay? Kimmy is not. I think she meant to say Kimmy is not a dummy. Okay, all right. We have. Let me see. Let's see. Lies and more lies. Wait a minute. Why can't I respect?
That's why I can't respect her, because she
Yeah.
could
Okay.
have easily checked Martell on those episodes for Mel, but she didn't.
Wait a
because
minute.
she already been there and did the custody thing. That's right, lies and more lies.
Yeah, but
But
hmm, I'm
but
trying.
Kimmy is a dangerous breed of woman. She's a mega super pick me. Those women would throw their own mama under the bus to get a man.
Yeah, because you remember her mother got mad at Maurice for saying, when he said that she needs to
Roll
roll
over
over.
and suffer through it.
Yeah, her mother was really, really upset at her and Maurice about that, and that's why Kimmy was saying that you need to apologize to her mom because her mom was upset about that.
I wonder did he ever apologize to Miss Lady?
I don't think he did.
No, cause he don't even care about his own mama.
Right. Because I know they moved their mama to Huntsville. Remember, they had some
Yeah.
house and they renovated it. So their mother lives in Huntsville.
Yeah, but you don't never see them go there for Sunday dinners. You don't hear them mention their mother. And you
Right.
just and we seen that raggedy tail father. Let's see at Maurice's wedding, and it look like a different dude. I'm looking at the daddy that came to Marceau's bar versus the daddy that went to Maurice's wedding. I don't even look like the same man.
You think they're different?
I mean, that lady got 8 kids, and all of them look different from each other. I'm just saying.
Okay. And I
And
think
I
the mom is
did
similar.
hear where one of the Detroit correction, the Pontiac streets, that the daddy was a major 304, allegedly, in my opinion, and what I heard. So
Oh,
yeah. Hmm.
okay. All right. These people. And then it seems like um, there's a man shortage in Huntsville because it seems like everybody is sharing everybody. So I don't know how true that is. That's allegedly and for entertainment purposes only.
And quite a few people said that they wish. I know a couple of people that I know that I met that's originally from Huntsville that live in North Carolina. They said they kind of wish that Melody had a met Lil Barrett instead of Martell. I said, when you think about their backgrounds, they do mesh well together.
That's what I was gonna say. They do.
Because you think about it, Mel grew up in the church, Lil Barrett grew up in the church. Mel's family is educated and had money. Lil Barrett's family is educated and got money.
Right.
Hmm.
Right. Let's see here. Oh Lord. Let's see.
Ooh.
My eyes are getting low. Let's see. That 10-year class reunion must have been something. Just saying. Yeah.
Ooh, child.
They
According to
down
my
here.
cousin, that one was a hot mess.
Mm, I bet you they were. I bet you them people that were sleeping with everybody,
Oh, yeah.
especially if they the ones that didn't bring their wives or husbands. I
Hmm.
allegedly, not everybody. Allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only.
And according to my cousin, when they was in school, Kimmy was the quiet. She had friends, don't get me wrong, but she wasn't overly popular. Jalen's dad was like captain of the football team, and his wife was the captain of the cheerleading squad.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So I'm
And you
assuming.
can kind of tell because, like, the nonverbal communication is jarring. Like, when Melody's back is turned, it's a look Kimmy gives Mel, like, I could just cut her, I could just hurt you.
Right, but you know what? Melanie was real popular in high school and in college. She was on a sorority. She's on a sorority. What's the name of her sorority? I think,
AKA Alpha Kappa Alpha.
yeah, and Kimmy, I don't think she was on anything.
Yeah, she's a Delta.
Kimmy's a Delta?
Kimmy's a Delta.
Okay, wait, let me just get this straight. Don't they have some type of um ethics or something they have to? I don't know.
Yeah, they do. They do have bylaws. They do have codes. But a lot of those sorority sisters don't go by them codes, and some of them had slipped through the cracks and skates through like Tisha. Tisha.
Okay, well, Tisha on TV. So how do that skate? How does that go by? Tisha's on television.
Now, now that's what got me. I'm like, but see, it depends on which way they came through. Like, they'll be tougher on Mel and Kimmy because they went through the process while in college. To where someone like Tisha that went through grad chapter, they not as strict on them because really they don't consider them the real deal, if that makes sense.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Hmm.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like I told somebody, I know a great deal about D9. Like my son that's married, he's a Q. His wife is a Delta. My youngest set of the twins, my daughter, she was gonna be when she went to college. She had like three of them that was after her, which was Delta, Zeta, which is what I am.
Okay. Okay.
um, and AKAs. And before she took ill with MS, she was gonna do AKA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And her brother, he's was the same as Martell Kappa.
Now I don't know how the hell Martell. How the hell he get in a damn sorority? I didn't know Martell was in a sorority.
You mean the fraternity Kappa? Yep.
Fraternity. Yes.
He is. See, the Kappas and the AKAs are brothers and sisters. So 9 times out of 10, you usually will see like that's why I said to me. I always said this. Marceau and Tisha is freaking weird to me. Like you never see a Q married to an AKA. It's a weird instance if you see that occur. Normally you'll see a Q with a Delta. You will see a Kappa with an AKA.
Okay. Okay.
You'll see a Sigma with a Zeta. You'll see, the variations be different.
Okay. All right. I did not know I didn't know he was in anything.
Yeah, he's a Kappa.
Okay, well, so is Coleslaw one too? Because she claimed she, went to college too.
Oh, okay. Oh Lord, let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, coleslaw won't doing nothing. But I mean, this chick claims she has a biology degree.
Okay.
I checked it out with like you. It's a clearinghouse website where you can check to see if a person actually have a college degree.
Okay.
She doesn't have one.
So the
Have
one,
you ever seen? She got there on the inner city scholarship program that they have in like the Midwest up north for any inner city kids to give them an opportunity at a different life. If that makes sense.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
She's not the brightest bulb on the shelf. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I bet my last dollar that this chick really just went to school just to party and BS.
And maybe she was trying to get out of Ohio
Dating.
too.
Yeah, yeah,
And
she
it
did
says
it to get out of dating.
allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. They said she messed around. I think with somebody, one of her cousin's man.
Hmm.
That's what I heard, but I don't know how true that is. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only.
Honey, from what I heard, the only one in Coleslaw's family that has a marriage and that wasn't a side was the grandmother.
Oh wow, that's bad.
But her behavior is definitely a learned behavior. I done got in a many of tussles with Coleslaw's mammy in
Really?
Facebook groups.
Also, her mother be in the Facebook groups.
Oh my God, that thing when Mel divorced Martell, that Curious George looking heifer with red lipstick was treacherous. Calling Mel cowards. She could have kept her husband and accepted Knox. Who would have who
What?
would have accepted the radio?
She wanted that.
Uh
She wanted. I think she wanted. If she said that, she wanted him to keep her for financial reasons. I think.
huh. Really, Martell was that girl's come up. Like, do you anybody remember on like the earlier seasons when they had Cedric up there? He also went to school with Martell, the Scott brothers, Tisha and Kiki, at Alabama A&M. Okay, so Derek says up there in a confessional, he said, I happen to know the young lady in question. She works at a local slash sports bar and grill that we all frequent. And when I found out this who it was, I was shocked because some of her associates is saying she's not like that. And you know what I called on that last part? Bull crap and cap.
She said, "Okay,
Because I'm like, boy, y'all know y'all planned it to take the Holtz out because y'all were jealous.
yep,
I believe that both Scott brothers and Sadaric and the Grand Pooba Pimp himself, Chris Fletcher, who is also a Kappa, him and Martell is fraternity brothers. Why you think he let him yell at his wife? He
okay,
notice he never bucks up at Martell.
nope."
They fraternity brothers.
And then that explains why he is on that on that nonprofit with him. Scott Fletcher. Scott Fletcher is listed as the what is he? He's listed as
Treasurer or something like that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. See,
Okay.
because you think about it, if you look at Chris Fletcher, you'll be like, oh, he look like a guy I could trust with my money. If you're not smart and if you don't watch nonverbal communication, he would be the least likely person I would trust with 50 cent, much less my money.
Right.
Because Sneaky Sam is always on something. But
Yes.
you had people that were feeling sorry for Neil when it came out that he cheated on her.
Well, he
And
didn't.
I used to say,
Obviously, more than
I don't know
once.
why the hell y'all feeling sorry for her. Shit, she took that man from his first wife. And I
Yes.
was saying that before Lexi ever spoke up. The nonverbal communication tells the whole story. Like if you sit back and watch how a person mannerisms is, you can tell when a person's telling the truth. Their shoulders are relaxed. They give you direct eye contact. And their story never changes. But when a person lie, they can't even remember the first 99.9 lies they done told. They looking away. They can't do direct eye contact. They always pacing. They doing some kind of movement to try to distract you.
Well, yeah.
Hmm
That is true.
And like I told somebody, I said, and everybody But yeah, I'm glad that more CCs is learning the truth about Miss former fan favorite Kimmy. Never was a favorite of mine because game recognized game. And I was telling how it came out that my cousin knew her. I didn't know my cousin knew her before then. And my cousin was like, okay, girl, what good reality shows you looking at? And I said, Love and Marriage Huntsville. And they happened to be down here for like a family reunion. They were staying with me, and I was looking at it. And I have Roku. She was like, pause. At that time I had Dish. She was like, pause that, rewind it. I know her. And I was like, girl, stop playing. I know you lying. She said, no, I'm telling you. And then we were looking at the episode where Kimmy was talking about um, about being from inner city Baltimore. And I was like, and I looked at my cousin like, oh shit, you probably do know her. She was like, duh. She was like 6 blocks away from me on West Greenmount Avenue. I was like, oh, well, what's T? And
Right.
we waited till the show come on, and I said, "What's T? Cuz tell me, what's T? 'Cause I don't like her ass. I ain't like her since season 1, episode 1. What's T? I don't like her ass."
No, nobody likes him.
And she was like, "You always could pick up vibes on people." Yeah, keep talking. Start talking. I'm listening. And I grabbed a notepad and start writing. Kind of like the psychic dude that be talking to people and he's drawing. I was taking notes, honey. I was in my Tyler moment. I think that's that young man name. I was having a whole Tyler moment. And when she started naming the sister, because I couldn't remember the sister name to save my life, nor did I care to. And she named the mother's name, the father's name. Mind you, the mother and father was never married. Yeah, Kimmy's mother and father was never married, and Kimmy and the oldest daughter, Kimmy, the older sister, had different dads. The mother was married to Nikki's daddy, but he was a cop and he died in line of duty. And she met Kimmy daddy.
Okay, I did not know that.
I mean, my cousin spilled tea. I have over 7 or more pages of tea. I told you I was on my Tyler moment. I was writing. She was spilling and I was writing. And then my cousin that's a little bit older than me, she hit her older sister up that grew up in Baltimore. And they asked her, "You remember such and such, you remember Kimmy?" And she was like, "Oh, runaway Kimmy. Yeah, I remember her ass." So that's 2 cousins that was telling me tea.
Oh,
And that particular cousin right there is best friends with Jalen's stepmother. And said her ass was always looking at Jalen's daddy like a wounded puppy. I was like, what? I know you lying. Say no more. What? I literally cackled and gagged. And I was like, you know what? Boy, having a gift for discernment is a beautiful thing. I don't know why I didn't use this years ago. I would have made better choices on some people. Real talk.
well, yeah, but a lot of them had, us food and things like that. I really thought that, um, like when Melanie invited Letitia out to, one of her speaking engagements, so she could meet people
Oh
and
yeah,
just
networking. Mm-hmm.
and just stab you, well, and back.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I believe Melody and Tisha would still been tight had it not been for Queen Side Chick Snake Kimmy and Big Titty Soul. Get what I'm saying? Them two worked together to dismantle that relationship. And the puppet master was behind it. Oh, Marty Marr himself. Oh, Lucifer. Actually, he's just the imp. We all know who the real Lucifer is. I can't. I will copy his voice, but I can't stand that man. Can't stand his voice. Can't stand the sight of him. Like raindrops, raindrops. I'm like, oh, nigga, get laryngitis. Damn. Oh
All right,
man.
Lady Pooh, it done got late up here. It's 11:34, and I know people got to go to work tomorrow. And then
Yes.
I very much appreciate you coming up here on the panel,
Thank
um,
you.
talking, and giving your opinion, and also reading and asking some, answer some questions and letting us know what's going on, giving us the tea about these people.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna see if I can dig up some more. But the only
Okay,
one I've been hearing good things about, and that's on Facebook groups from like people from Brunswick. Some of them come on some of the groups, like the male fan groups, even the
yeah,
ones that's like neutral and was just about the show. And they would say the only one that you see that's real and authentic was Mel.
right. The other ones, I don't know what the hell they came on there for.
I even met a couple of Mel's cousins on one of the groups I was admin on.
Oh, okay.
Brittany and Jamila, yes.
Yeah, I heard that. Okay.
And they do not play about Melody.
Now, I don't blame you because Melanie, she's all nice and sweet and stuff, and then it's like they try to take advantage.
Uh-huh. And see, Mel is their big cousin, but the way they act, you would think Mel the baby cousin. Them two do not play about Melody. And they had helped me kick a lot of trolls off of the group. A lot of trolls. But I tell you though, and like they we was spilling tea from a family perspective. That family couldn't stand Martell when Mel brought him around. They was like, where in the devil did she get this street urchin from? Mind you, they never were the type to look down on him, but some people, their aura is so nasty.
Yes.
And then when it got time for the wedding and all that stuff, and they met the rest of that family, I mean, they said they even had a couple of interventions with Mel trying to get her to change her mind. And I was like, yeah, I learned in my younger years the worst thing you could do with a person that's 21, 22, 23 is try to get them to change their mind. Like an old lady gave me a piece of advice years ago when my oldest twins start dating. Even if you don't like the girl, pretend you like her. Act like she's the best thing since sliced bread because if you don't, that's gonna make them draw closer together. And something about that advice, I took it, I ran with it, and like I said, like my son that's married had the one girlfriend, the one. My other son, his twin, I really haven't met any of his girlfriends. I don't know. And I used to ask him, why ain't meet none of your girlfriends? He like, man, I ain't found nothing that caught my eye. I'm good. He's in the military. Like, look, I'm focused on my bag, my brand. I ain't got time. And I was like, you know what? You definitely my kid. Um, and his younger brother, my daughter's twin, he following suit. He in the military. He's in the Air Force. I haven't met no girlfriend of his either, and I'm gonna hit him up about that. Like, Dante Vaughn, why ain't me no girlfriends? What's going on? Y'all know I only got one grandbaby. I'm trying to get some more grandchildren before I leave this world. And that one I got kind of mean. So what we gonna do? you know.
All right. Well, Lady Pooh, thank you so much for coming up here, and also thank you so much for modding for me. We finna get off this live because if not, I'm gonna fall asleep for some reason. I didn't got tired because I usually. Okay, so Lady Pooh, we thank you so much for coming up here and modding for me. I very much appreciate it.
You're
And,
welcome.
We finna get off this live because we've been on here for almost 2 hours.
Oh yeah, good night, people. Cause I gotta be to work by 9. I'm working remotely from home now, so yeah.
Do you like that better?
I love it. I ain't got to deal with the traffic. Cause
Right.
I mean, if anybody ever been to Charlotte, North Carolina, Queen City, it's certain times of the day where traffic is hell. Like 5 o'clock rush hour or any time after that, and then early in the morning when it's like you got to be to work 8:30, 9 o'clock. Those particular times right there is a nightmare. And I worked in Midtown Charlotte. Ugh, I do not miss that at all. I do not miss it at all. All right, ladies, gentlemen, I'm ready to call it a night. Um,
Oh,
and I'm sorry I haven't been out here modding lately. Like I said, we had like 3 deaths in my family back to back. My first little cousin, he passed away. He was born with heart problems and stuff, and he passed away of a massive heart attack at 41 years old.
I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences to you and your family.
Yeah, and then after him, like I said, a week or two after his funeral, I lost my other cousin that has the same birthday as I had. He's just a year younger than me. He was unalived in South
Oh, I'm sorry
Carolina.
to hear that.
And then a week after his passing, I lost an older cousin. He had appears to be well, he had COPD, but it appeared he had a massive stroke and it never come back to. And we funeralizing him Saturday. I'm like, okay, y'all, let everybody go to the doctor, see if we can get a clean bill of health, because we can't keep doing this.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my God.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I mean, it's been tough because like the one that was unalive, no arrangements has been made. We haven't heard if the coroner released him yet or anything, but we do know that they got the guy that did the shooting. But I'm like, wait a minute, if it was multiple wounds, it was more than just that one guy. Unless he had a semi-automatic, so it's a lot, the process.
Yeah.
Like I told somebody, it hit me the hardest because every birthday he was like, "It's our G Day." I'm like, "Oh God, go away." And I'll get some random prank. So I had 49 years of pranks from this guy.
I'm so
And
sorry.
yes, so when I turn 50, God willing, next year, it'll be the first year ever I had no prank. So yeah, it's a lot.
Okay, well, my condolences goes out to you and your family. And
Thank you.
you're welcome. And then I'm gonna drop you down.
Okay.
All right. Did I drop you down? Okay. All right, guys. Well, we've been on here for going on 2 hours, talking about different things. Talking about these people, how they had their life here on Love and Marriage Huntsville. The only person I think was authentic with telling their life was Melody. Everybody else, no, nope, they didn't tell anything. So we appreciate Melanie for doing that. Now, I will not be watching this season, but if I hear anything out here in these YouTube streets, I will, let y'all know what I'm hearing out here. So, and like I said, if they can make it without Mel, hey, go right ahead. Because I know that, God got something bigger for Melody. I think Melody has also outgrown the show, in my opinion. All right, well, that's all I have for you guys right now. If you didn't hit the thumbs up when you came in, if you can hit the thumbs up on your way out, I will very much appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.